My baby daddy's girlfriend tried to file for custody of my daughter, but the judge tore her apart and told her she's not a parent. I have recently got new cats. My daughter, 6, has always wanted cats, and she has an obsession with them and frequently says, "All I want in this world are cats." I found the perfect cat sibling pair from an adoption agency in my area, and with the info on it being about a month, I had a friend agree to watch them in the transition period and would take caution in giving baths, changing clothes, etc. if my daughter did see the cats. Well, yesterday I let them know that she had come in contact with the cats briefly, but she was bathed and put in freshly washed clothes that had not been in the same house as them. I was told to still take her over to her grandparents' house for another rinse off and change of clothes just in case. After dropping her off, I received a call from baby daddy, where he told me his wife could no longer get the shots, since they just found out she's pregnant, so he would like the cats rehomed or returned to the adoption agency. My biggest concern is for my daughter, and I genuinely believe if the cats were taken from her permanently, it would be traumatic for how long and how badly she's wanted them. Not to mention the resent in her it would cause towards the wife and new baby. And that's just a horrible thing to do after giving a pet a new home after being rescues. Also, I would be effectively blacklisted from all rescues and agencies if I were to do that, and rightly so. I ended up getting another call the day after saying they were in the ER for hours and spent a bunch of money for the visit, and the cats need to be rehomed. But like I said before, my daughter has been around cats many times and gone over there, and there's never been an issue, and I find it hard to believe after 2 baths and clothes changes that it truly caused such a bad reaction that the hospital is necessary. It's also important to note that the 3 of us have not always gotten along, especially since the wife was my best friend for a while before I found out she got with him. So we were on very bad terms for a very long time, so I find it hard to give up something me and my daughter have been so excited. And I've worked so hard to get to a place where we can get them only to be told we can't because of their decision to have a new baby. So they're still asking the cats be given back or rehomed and making me feel like I'm the bad guy. Am I the asshole? Update, 2 months later. I ended up offering to feed the special food a bunch of y'all suggested for allergies, use sprays, quarantined clothes, etc. And they told me they are not willing to even try those. The only option is to get rid of them. The wife has now tried and failed. They couldn't find a judge to sign it, LOL. To put a restraining order on me that states if I don't get rid of my cats, then I'm banned from seeing and having all contact with my daughter until I do. Obviously, this is wildly excessive, and I have an abundance of evidence and disprove the severity, and her claims I'm trying to harm her on purpose. My daughter let it slip the wife's parents have cats that my daughter pets when they go to visit. But even more so when I talked to my psychiatrist about this at our last appointment, she felt that my cats were necessary to my anxiety disorder. So she wrote me a note, and they are now officially my legal support animals. This should take care of the restraining order. However, I was also served with papers as many of you guessed trying to take my daughter from me. Apparently, the wife has been keeping a calendar of all the days I've had my daughter versus her. She started this calendar before they were even engaged. Wild. To try and show they should get my daughter since they had her more on paper. However, this is due to the fact I was needing to save up some money in order to put down the first and last month's rent, etc. at my new apartment. So she offered to help as much as I need and encouraged me to pick up extra shifts so that I would have my finances in order. She now is using those times she helped against me and saying, I can't care for my daughter on my own with the job I have. I'm honestly sick to my stomach that I've tried so hard to be the bigger person, constantly put up with their shenanigans and crossing boundaries with a smile on my face for the sake of my daughter, all to be once again stabbed in the back by the both of them. They don't really have a case, and I have a lot more on them than they have on me, so I'm not worried, just disappointed that people are truly this evil even after you try to give them the benefit of the doubt. Final update, we had court and the judge denied their case and had extremely harsh words for both of them. She told them it's not my responsibility to deal with her allergies at my house, they need to come up with a solution on their end or relinquish his rights to me if it's truly that bad of an issue. She also told stepmom she's not a parent, should never be listed as such, and need to back off.